How's it going, everybody? Last video I put up, I showed how you got 100% happiness at the outpost in Munja for 9,000 cabs plus. I think I might be able to find a way to get 100% happiness with one of the settlements for a little bit cheaper than 9,000 cabs. Now, this is outpost in Munja. This is where my last video was. And I'm going to actually go onto this map. It's on the top right hand corner of the world map in Fallout 4. We find Coastal College. It's pretty close to the slog. It's with all the ghouls. Just, top right corner. Now I did this with two people. I tried pretty much the same concept as the last one. Now I started trying to get 100% happiness with this settlement with one person. Problem with doing that is that there wasn't any food supply coming in, so I did manage to get it to 100% happiness so long as there was food supply left in the inventory. Well, once that food supply ran out, this guy up here, he the happiness dropped very quick. Now what I'm going to show you, basically, when you see this, it's just overrun with mylarks and stuff like that. And I kind of kept it pretty simple. Over here is your workshop. When I started here, I just went to transfer. I went to inventory, aid, and I took whatever food I had, like corn, for example. And I just sent it into the workshop so that there was some sort of food waiting. Now what I did after I cleared it out and set up the workshop, I kind of made this platform over here because there's just a big old hole in the ground, so I kind of wanted to support it, put a bunch of stuff over it. And all I did is I got one settler in here. I chose the bar. This is one of the higher end bars. Had that set up for him. Had the weapons workbench set up. I had added the power to where the workshop was, and I added power. I kind of built off of this old house that was kind of dilapidated. So I mean, it's pretty rough. But I built off of this house, and in here I put, couch, couple beds, whatever. Put some electricity in there. Tried to set up some sort of room. Now later on, I added another settler to this, and I'm actually going to, I guess, sleep until daytime so that we won't have a problem if you have a dark TV. This should be bright enough. So yeah, like the other settlement, you can only get the benevolent leader perk, achievement trophy. I mean, when you have a large settlement. Now I thought large settlement meant a big settlement, like a sanctuary or something like that. No, it means the size is almost filled up completely. So, like the last time, I added a bunch of wooden crates. I added a lot of defense. This has 92 defense. It doesn't have 100 like the other one, but there's only 2 people, so you can get away with less defense. I spent, I believe it was, I think it was 1,600 caps for this bar. He was my first settler. I sat him in the bar. I gave him a couple places to sit. Of course, I added some water. I think I have 4 water pumps. And I have, like I said, 92 defense, which is, I think, about 10 to 12 Turrets, I just used the two basic original turrets, the heavy machine turret and the standard one. Later on, after his food ran out, I added 6 meat fruit trees again and one more settler. And I brought her over from one of my other settlements. Um, I also, I don't have the supply line to this settlement either. So both my settlements that are at 100%, I don't have the supply line attached to them. All the other ones that I'm trying to work on that are attached, I'm having a hard time getting above 80. So I think that's a big thing to remember, is to not have a supply line to a settlement. And just like the other settlement, I spent at least 3 hours just talking to the settlers, and I just waited, went up here, slept 24 hours. Sometimes I left this settlement and just went somewhere else, like all the way over here to the ranger cabin or something. Just slept for 3 or 4 days in game, and I just did this repeatedly. Every about 10th day in the game, I came back to this settlement and to check while the happiness started going back up to 100. And it's tedious. I took, like I said, at least 3 hours, but if you're looking for the benevolent leader trophy or achievement, this is probably a cheaper way to do it than the outpost of Monja. And I have like the same setup pretty much: weapons workbench, armor workbench, cooking station. I only have one store. I don't have 5 clinics like the other one. I just have one store, one person on food, enough defense, enough water for them, a little bit of power, and I just filled it up with these crates. I'll show you where they are. Furniture, containers. You just go all the way back here, and you'll find them right here. This other stuff I believe is from the Vault-Tec workshop. This is all added on stuff. I didn't use any of that again in this settlement. I just used what came with the vanilla game and just some time, and it worked. So hopefully maybe this will work for you. I added some pictures here too, just like I did in the other one. Made sure that his station was covered from the rain, and hopefully if you're looking for that benevolent leader achievement, which was just a pain to get, maybe this will be a simpler alternative to the first one that I showed you. Alright, well that's all I have for you today. You have a good day, alright? Bye now.